Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Clay Scouting Report. As you guys know, man, we went to the Bahamas, and I was feeling pretty good about it. But let's just say we are trying to find ourselves as a basketball team. Okay, so where do we stand? Are we still ranked? Are we gonna continue to have a downfall, or what? So we're going to talk about a little bit of Arkansas Razorback basketball and what to look at and look forward to moving forward in this season. Let's jump right into the video. All right, guys. So as y'all know, we just went to the Bahamas and played three really good basketball teams. We had a crazy finish against Stanford. Went into 2 overtimes, but we pulled it out. So watching this basketball team, guys, is we don't play defense very well at all. And what I mean by we don't play defense, and we hardly play offense good. We don't play offense as a team. We play offense as one-on-one. What I mean by one-on-one is like, hey, you give me the ball, move out the way, don't move, don't cut. Let me take this guy on the best way I know how. You're not going to win very many games like that because it's not going to be every game that you're on. It may be another person's night, and you need to move the ball, push the ball, rotate the ball. But instead, we're running the offense as if it's a one-man show, as if it's a one-man game. And we have scores out this world. You know what I mean? Mark can score. Battle can score. Devo can score. You name it, they all can score. I mean, everybody we brought in can score. But I also think that's what's hurting us in the long run is all this team knows how to do is score. We don't know how to play fundamental team basketball. And that is what is hurting us in these games. I mean, there's no reason for guys to be backdooring us. There's no reason for the three to be wide open. There's no reason for all these easy layups and things like that. You know, we're reaching in, giving fouls. And don't get me wrong, not every foul that was called needed to be called. I mean, my goodness, if you breathe on them, they was blowing a whistle. But I've been watching us ever since the Purdue game. We played really well in the Purdue game, but ever since then has been like we've been going down. We playing these teams that are as good as Purdue, if not better. And we're getting our tail beat. UNC Greensboro, for exact. Left the three wide open. Not boxing out. Not rebounding. And oh my goodness, the boxing out is horrible. Boxing out. Find your man it's like when they shoot the ball, all we doing is looking at the ball. Wow, Brazil, because you're 6'10". Battle because you were 6'5". Devo 6. Put a body on somebody. That ball is just as good as theirs as it is yours if you don't box nobody out. But if you put a body on somebody, you box them out, you have every right to that ball. If you jump over your back, boom, look, boom, whoop, whistle blown, it's our ball. But we don't do that good at all. I mean, nobody does. Nobody does, from Makai Mitchell to Battles. You know what I mean? Now, Blocker, he does a decent job. I like Blocker. Blocker he's a menace on the defensive end. I like Blocker a lot. You know, but man, in this tournament, man, it showed lack of defense, lack of offense, lack of moving the ball, lack of moving without the ball, lack of cutting. You know what I mean? It was just not a pretty showing in the Bahamas. You know what I mean? Even that overtime win in Stanford, it wasn't pretty at all. But the offense showed up later, and then the defense showed up. But we need to play defense for a whole 40 minutes. We have to if we're going to win these games. You know, no reason we should have lost to North Carolina. There's no reason we should have lost to Memphis. We lost to those teams because they played defense better than us. They shot the ball better than us. They moved without the ball better than us. North Carolina and Memphis was hitting back cuts out this world. You know, getting rebounds and all of that stuff, yo. Like, that's not going to work. It's not. So we have to find a way to make this better. Like, we have to. If we plan on making a run in this tournament, and we plan on making a run in the SEC, because these SEC teams are good. You know what I mean? Right now, points-wise, Tremont Mark is leading it with averaging 18.4 points a game. Then there's Battle with 15, Brazil with 10, Devo with 8, L Ellis with 8, Makai 5, Graham 4, Blocker 4, Lawson 3, Davenport 3, Pinion 2, Harris 1, Bayfall 1, and yeah. We're not doing a good job. This is just an offensive minded team. We got to get this mind of defense, because defense is what gets you to the championship. Not just offense, because if you can't stop the other team, they right there with you. What you gonna do? Outscore them? Well, they gonna be right there with you if you can't score. If you can't outscore them, because you ain't gonna be able to outscore them because they scoring right there with you, because they busting threes down. Is that we look sloppy. We don't look together. We don't look like one unit. I made a post, and I still feel positive about this post. This is a championship team once we learn how to play defense the correct way. The correct way. Once we learn how to play defense the right way, this is going to be a dangerous team. But we got to learn how to block out. We got to learn how to go around the screens. We got to learn how to play. We got to learn how to switch off. We got to learn how to play defense for 40 minutes. Have to. If we plan on being this team who can make it to the championship, Final 8, good. Elite 8, good. I want to make it to the Final 4. Heck, championship. We ain't been since Nolan. And I believe Muss is the coach for it. Okay? Muss is that coach. The only downfall I have with Muss is letting, what's the guy name? What's his name? Darren Ford. Letting Darren Ford go to me was one of Muss's biggest mistakes, because he played just like Devo. He can shoot the mid-range just like Devo. He can play defense just as good as Devo. You can put him on your best player, and he's going to do his job. And he is much, much better than Pinion. Nothing against Pinion, but he is better than Pinion, man. Why do we try our hardest to keep Ford and let Pinion go? And if Pinion would have chosen to stay, cool. But that's, in my opinion, I feel like Ford is a lot better basketball player than Pinion. All we got Pinion do is sit there to shoot threes, which he ain't even doing that very well. That is just crazy to me. But that's it in the Bahamas, man. That's my downfall in the Bahamas, man. We didn't play defense worth crap. We didn't move without the basketball without crap. We didn't play team basketball like anything in this world. It was terrible. Good thing is you got Mark Battle in Brazil shooting 40 plus from the three. Okay, free throws. I'm glad I've seen that. Free throws are horrible. You know what I mean? I know the numbers might not show it, but Mark is 71, Battle 82, Brazil 81, Devo 62, LL is 75. We gotta get those up, man. They free for a reason. They're called free throws. Go up there, boom, boom, knock it down. Come on, man. But we just got to get better on defensive end. I'm not worried about offense, because at the end of the day, we got guys who can score when needed to. But what I'm most worried about is defense, man, because if you ain't got no defense, you're not going to win very many ball games, because when it comes to the close ball games, who defense is going to step up? And the way Arkansas plays defense, it won't be ours. If we don't get lucky calls from the refs or foul going to the basket, it's not going to be Arkansas. So what I like to see from Arkansas, man, when we play Duke this coming up Wednesday, is getting to the ball. Boxing out, rebounding, playing defense, moving without a basketball, moving a basketball, and stop so much one-on-one basketball. Now, if your hand is hot like Mark was against UNC, hey, let him have it. But if it's not, move the ball, get a nice shot. You know what I mean? Quit trying to play one-on-one ball so much. So that's what I see. Now that's what I've seen in the Bahamas. Seen a lot of one-on-one ball. Seen a lot of sorry defense by everybody on the field besides Blocker. Blocker plays really well on the defensive end. Devo plays really well. He just kind of makes dumb decisions with fouls at times. Trevor Brazil is sucking at defense to me right now. For you to be 6'10", there's no reason you should be, first off, missing dunks. You're right there at the rim. Okay? No reason. I don't want to hear nothing about this. My need this, my need. No, there's no reason for him to be missing free throws. I mean, missing putback dunks and missing dunks, missing like no reason. Be big, play basketball, rebound, block out. No reason for you not to be the man there. No reason whatsoever. You're 6'10". You know, Battle plays his tail off. He can get to the rack. And Mark plays his tail off on offense. He can get to the rack. But at the same time, I see Mark, he lacks off on defense also. My guys I like on defense is Devo and Blocker. Even Makai, man. Makai gonna come in and play good defense. Graham hasn't really played much. Okay? But Devo, Battle, and Blocker, they're gonna play real good defense. And Makai, they're gonna play really good defense for you. But man, with this, if we plan on making a run, even in the SEC, we got to see major change against Duke, or it ain't gonna be pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant about the Arkansas basketball. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the next video. That's all from Clay's Scouting Report.